Welcome to our webinar, Creating a Website and Online Store with Constant Contact. In order to successfully market your business online, it is essential that you have a website. People are looking for businesses online all the time. When investigating a new business, the majority of people go looking for a website to learn more. Your website should be your central online hub to point people to in order to drive business. And it is not enough to just be on Facebook or other social media. You do need a place online that is your own. With Constant Contact's website builder, you can quickly create a mobile responsive website in order to establish that online presence. Once people find you online, it's also important to provide an opportunity to grow your business and sales. Through your Constant Contact website, you can easily set up and manage a built-in e-commerce store so you can establish an online presence and start collecting payments in no time. And today we will be looking at the process to set up both of those things. Before we get into the session today, I do want to introduce myself. My name is Lulu, and I'm a senior onboarding services specialist here at Constant Contact. I'm well versed in email and online marketing, and I'm excited to bring my experience to this session. So let's get to it, shall we? Before we dive into our session, I do want to let you know about all of the tools we have available to get your online marketing on track. In addition to the tools we are looking at today, we've got tools for creating great-looking email marketing campaigns with welcome emails, list join tools, and automation, the ability to create logos to really bring your brand to life, easy to use tools for creating digital ads for Google, Facebook, and Instagram to help you find new customers and even build your email list. Plus the ability to stay on top of your social media efforts. You can create posts and reply to social messages as well. And we've got all of these great tools, features, and our expert guidance you need to help you succeed all in one place. So let's take a look at our agenda and more specifically what we are going to cover today. We are going to show you how to create and publish your website within Constant Contact, how to quickly set up your online store, and how to track and manage your orders within Constant Contact. So let's get started. Constant Contact's website builder allows you to quickly and easily create a website without the need for any advanced technical knowledge. The built-in AI has you answer a few questions, and then it builds a personalized website based on your business. Then you're able to customize, edit, and add new pages to your website in order to further tailor it to meet your needs. And there are several other features included as well to ensure your success, which includes that built-in search engine optimization or SEO to improve your website's ranking in search results, free hosting, the ability to easily create and manage a blog, fast load times to ensure a positive visitor experience, analytics allowing you to get detailed metrics on your visitors, and a built-in e-commerce store that allows you to sell your products online. And now that we've discussed some of these features, let me just log into a live Constant Contact account and we can get started with looking at the process to get all of this set up. So let me pull that up here. And we're just going to go ahead and get started by clicking on the Websites and Stores tab at the top of the Constant Contact account. And then I will just want to go ahead and go in and click on Create a New Site. And this will just take me to get started in that onboarding flow. And it's just going to ask me a few questions to begin with. So that way it can populate a website that's tailored to your needs that you can then further customize. So today we are going to be creating a website for Jack's Backyard Barbecue. So I will go ahead and actually type in restaurant. And then I'll go ahead and click continue. And then here I will go ahead and name my website. So I'll go ahead and put in Jack's Backyard Barbecue. And then I'll go ahead and click continue. And then next it's just going to have me add a cover image, and I will just choose one of the stock images, but definitely feel free to upload your own. So in this case, an image of a restaurant would work well. And then we can click continue. And then here you do have an opportunity to add your logo if you would like. However, I am just going to skip this for now and show you how to add that in the settings later. And then we'll click continue. And then at this point, you are given a few font options. Find one that looks best to get you started. And then that's actually something you can make updates to as well as you keep building the site and your branding. So I will stick with the one it chose for me at this point and then click continue. And then here's where we can set up that initial color scheme. I have the actual hex values of my branding that I can add in later. So just to get things going, I will stick with the one it chose for me and just click continue. And then next will be the navigation style, which allows you to change how your heading section appears when visitors are looking at your website. So if I go ahead and just click through them, I can see that the menus will appear a little differently, and some of the colors change depending on the one that you choose. So I will go ahead and stick with this first option and then click continue. And then here's where you can start to add your business information. And this will be used for your contact forms and maps and other elements on your website. For the sake of time, I will just leave the business name and finish this initial setup. And I can always go in and add in the rest later. So now that we've got some of that initial information set up, we can start getting more specific and detailed with our site and start to really customize it to our business. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with setting up my branding within the website. So to start with that, I will go ahead and click on theme on the left-hand side here. And here I can customize the colors. As we were setting up the site, we did just choose something general, but now we can actually go in and put in our specific brand colors. And I know the hex values for my brand, so I can go ahead and update those now. So if we go under this first one, I'm actually going to go ahead and make that, whoops, a black color, all zeros. And then for that second one, I'm going to put in my orange color. There we go. And then this one I'll actually leave as white. And then the very last one, I'm going to go ahead and go in and make that brown. And there we go. Now that we've updated that, you can see in the preview of the pages on the right that it has adjusted that color scheme for the site as a whole. And anything that didn't update the way we want, we can also go in and change individually. And you can change the page you want to change in the drop-down menu in the top left-hand corner right here. And then you can change the color of the section by selecting that section and then just clicking the background on the right-hand side. So we can also change the font, and you can work with more of the preset options, or you can even go under custom. So if we go on the theme here, there's the font option, there's the presets, or under the custom, you can choose specific title and paragraph fonts. And if I go back to the presets and just click through the font options here, you can see that it does once again update on the right-hand side. And I will just go ahead and stick with modern for this website. And now that we've been able to set up some of this branding, let's take a look at some of the settings for the site and make some updates there. So one important thing for me to do is to make sure I have my logo added. So when I go ahead and click on settings and then click on the logo up here, I can either upload my own logo or create one with the logo maker. So I do actually have my logo created. So I'm just going to go ahead and upload that image from my computer. There we go. Now we can move on to the favicon. And a favicon is a little picture that shows up in the tab in the browser for the website. So an example of a favicon is that little constant contact logo that you see up in the top right left-hand corner of the page here. So for the favicon, in this case, I am just going to add in my logo for that. And this is really just another way of making your branding recognizable. So I definitely just recommend adding something in there. And then we can go under the SEO tab. And on this tab, we also have an option to add an image. And this image will be the image that shows when your website is being shared on social media. So I will just go ahead and add in my logo for this as well. And then next thing we'll want to do is go under the social accounts on the left-hand side and just add in the links for all of our social accounts. And this will link up with all of the social media icons on the site and allow your visitors just to easily find you on these social websites. So I have my Facebook, my Twitter, and then I'll just hit apply. And that will apply all the changes I made in my settings. And now that we have all of that set up, let's start to take a look at the individual pages themselves. So if I click on pages on the left-hand side, we can see what we currently have set up. And we currently have a home page, about page, and a contact page. So what we are going to do is we are going to click on the new page icon, and we're actually going to add in a menu page. And then we'll click add page in here. So then we can go back under pages, and here we'll have all of these set up. Every single website will come standardly with homepage, about page, and contact page. And then you can add a new page as needed. So right here under the menu page, we can actually click on the three dots right next to it and click on settings to rename the page. And we are actually going to go ahead and name this our sauces. And then next, we'll just head to that SEO tab. And this tab allows us to change what Google or other search engines show when finding the website. So the title and the description are going to be important in getting your website found. So make sure the title accurately describes the content on the page so that when someone is searching for that content, you will show up in their results. And then for the description, make sure to use powerful, click-worthy language. Really make sure to show them the value of the content on the page. So I'm going to change this to our sauces. And then for the description, I'm going to put in try our award-winning barbecue sauces. And then here you can see what that will actually look like in that Google search results. And then we can just click apply. Then up here in the top left-hand corner, you do also have an option to add other pages to the navigation bar and the site, just like we did before. And they can be internal pages, or you can even add an external website link located in your navigation bar. So for example, if I had the full menu posted on a different page outside the site, I could add that in. And now that we have the pages that we want with the names that we want, let's take a look at how to edit the content itself. So when I go ahead and click on sections on the left-hand side menu, I will be given all of the options I need for the content that I want to add. And there are many options, including adding a blog, contact form, map, or even just a text box. And you can also add a store, which we will be looking at in more detail here in a minute. So in order to add any section, I will just want to make sure that I'm on the page that I want to add the section to. So right now we are on the home page, so we'll just want to stay there. And then I'll just want to remove any of the sections that I currently do not need. So I'll go ahead and just click into the sections and then click that trash can button. And then I'll go back under sections. And one important section that you'll always want to make sure to include will be your call to action. And this section provides a clickable button that allows the visitors to engage with the website and take an action. So for a restaurant, as an example, we can give them a call to action linked to a phone number so that they can easily call the restaurant to place an order, or they can make a reservation without having to look around for the phone number. So now we are going to go ahead and go under the call to action. And then we are going to just take and drag in this very first one. And then we'll just go ahead and go into this button to edit the text. And we'll go ahead and put in, give us a call to make a reservation. And then I will go ahead and click this chain link icon here and then choose the link that I want. So here I can choose a page link, a web address link, an email address, and just fill out the bottom here, a phone number, a document, or no link. But obviously we recommend you add a link. So for this one, it could just be a phone number. So you would put that in and then hit save. And then that will make the visitor that clicks on this link just actually easily give you a call right away. And then just to drive more engagement in this section, we'll go ahead and edit this text right here. So for the headline, I'm going to go ahead and say, make a reservation. And then for the description below, I'm going to go ahead and say, call today to reserve your spot. And then another important section that you can add to your site is that subscribe section. So if you can also use Constant Contact to send email campaigns, this is an opportunity to include a way for visitors to subscribe. And people typically sign up to get discounts, promotions, show their support, and receive exclusive content. So if I click back onto the sections on the left-hand side, I will see an option for the subscribe section right here. And you can just take a look at the different layouts and choose the look that you want and add it to your page. Also, we do have an easy way to allow people to sign up and receive a discount code. So rather than just asking them to subscribe, you can go ahead and add in a promotion section. And this will allow my visitors to sign up for a promotion code. So I'll go ahead and choose this first one. go ahead and add that in. And then I will go ahead and just move this section down the page and then down once more just by clicking on this drop down arrow, just so it's where I want it to be. And then once I add that block on the right hand side menu, you do actually have a place where you can add in that promotion code. So if I want to offer 25% of my products during the holiday season, I could add in that code and have that say 25 on me. And I can even have this pop up on the page. So if I select this pop over, I can choose the pop up timing and the display popover setting. And then to find the subscribers who have signed up through a subscriber promotion section, you will just go ahead and hit save up top here. And then you will click on the back, not the back arrow, the Constant Contact logo up here. And this will just take you back so that you can take a look under your contacts tab up top here. And then there will be a list with the name of the site, and that's really where your contacts will be synced to. So once this page pops up, you'll see that I have a list here called Jack's Backyard Barbecue Contacts, and this is where they'll be added. And these are all the important features I wanted to show you for your website. So before I switch gears and talk about creating a store for your website, I did want to share a link to a recorded webinar that goes further into the content for your website. There's important information you should always include on your site, and we have a webinar called 3 Pages You Need to Publish with Confidence that goes into that content. And now that we've looked at the basics for building and editing the website, I want to take a look at one of the important sections that you can add to help grow your business, and that will be the store. The Constant Contact website has a built-in e-commerce platform that allows you to sell products online right through your website. So if we just go ahead and go back to that websites tab, and then we'll just go ahead and select the website that we were working on, the Jack's Backyard Barbecue. And then we'll click on Edit Site. And then right here, we are just going to go ahead and go under sections. And then we are going to, well, actually, let's go ahead and go under the Our Sauces page. So we are on the right page. And then we'll delete this menu out of here. And then we'll go under sections here. And we are just going to go ahead and add the store section. And I'll just choose this first layout to add to this page. And then adding this section automatically creates a new store for me to go through this flow to get things set up. And when you add the section, a full store page is also added to your site, as well as products page for easy navigation, and then also store management features as well. So we will start by selecting the layout we want. So I did. And then on the right-hand side, if you click into that one of these blocks, there will be an option that says Manage Store that pops up. So if we go ahead and click on that, the first thing it's going to have me do is just add those business details. So it will just take me through its own little onboarding flow. So the business information will be used on invoices, taxes, and also customer communications. So I'll just go ahead and fill this out. Then we'll click continue. And next will be an option to set up that payment method. And on the screen, I can connect the PayPal account in order to take payments. And if you would like to use a Stripe or cash on delivery, you can go ahead and add the step or skip the step and add it in later. And with PayPal, your customers can pay with a credit card or their own PayPal account. And PayPal does have their own transaction fees that will be processed, as you can see on the screen right here. So I'll click on Sounds Good, set up PayPal, and then I'm just going to add in a email address for my PayPal account. And then I'll just click Continue. And then next, you can set it up to have the store automatically calculate and charge taxes to your customers based on their location, but you can also choose to set it up later. So I'll just have this set up for us and I'll click Continue. And then I can add in my first product. So I'll click Let's Do It. And then the first option you'll get is you can choose a physical or a digital product up at the top. And digital products allow you to sell videos, PDF documents, or any sort of downloadable content. And then a physical product is an actual tangible product that you can sell and either ship out or have them pick up the product in the store. And store pickup has become a really popular option this year with businesses and is a great option to attract buyers. And you'll also use the physical product option to sell your services, like let's say professional services that a B2B might offer. And I will just go ahead and start with a physical product and show you how to set up that digital product in a minute. So for the product name, I'm just going to go ahead and select the Jack's Famous Barbecue Sauces. We'll set the price at $10. And then for the description, we'll go ahead and put in, enjoy our sauces at home, glass bottles in your favorite flavors. And then here I do have an option to make the product shippable or allow them to pick it up in the store. So I will just go ahead and choose in-store pickup. And then I will go ahead and upload an image of the barbecue sauces here. There we go. And then if I scroll all the way back up, there's this variants tab. So I can actually add variants for physical products. So if I have 3 different flavors of the sauce to sell, instead of adding those as 3 separate products, I can give them a flavor option to choose from when they're purchasing that product. So I will click on Add Variant, and it will just go ahead and have me confirm the save of that product. And then I will click on Add Variant. And then for the variant name, I will go ahead and put in flavor. And then for the variant type, I will go ahead and put in other. And then for the variant choices, I'm just going to put in 3 different ones. So original, and then I'll put in spicy, and then I put in extra spicy. And then I can go ahead and hit save. And then you can also do multiple variants with a single product without a limit. So it will automatically combine into every combination of product a customer can check out with. So if I have 2 sizes of sauce, for an example, I can click on this plus sign here and then just go ahead and add in another variant. So for this one, I can make it sauce size. And then for the variant type, I will make that size. And then I will put in 2 different sizes. So I will put in a 10 ounce and then a 16 ounce. And then I'll hit save. And then next thing you can do is you can enable the stock option. And you can enable 10 of each, or however many. I'm just doing 10 for each so that the stock is accurate to however many of each different variant you have in place. So I'll just go ahead and add those in. So this is where a best practice to keep in mind with variants is that you don't want to have too many variants with dozens of different options, as it can get complicated, not only just for your customers, but for you to manage as the store owner. So then once I have my stock completed, next thing I can do is also just add in an additional charge for that bigger size. So I'm just going to charge $2 more. So I'll go ahead and add that in for all the 16-ounce variants. And now that I have finished setting up this product, I can click publish. And then I will be taken to the store manager after I click this continue button. And since the product I made is a pickup product, I will want to update some of my settings. So this is where I will be able to add pickup instructions for my in-store pickup products. So in order to do that, I will go ahead and go under settings. And then I will go ahead and scroll all the way down to this pickup option or section, and I'll click on edit again. And this is where I can indicate whether the pickup location is the same as the business address or add a different one. And I can also add in those pickup instructions. So this information will show up on those order confirmation emails and product list pages. So I'm going to give them instructions for a curbside pickup. And I will say, upon arriving at the restaurant, give us a call and we will bring your order out to your car. And then I'll just go ahead and hit save. And then I can click on the products option on the left-hand side. And here is where I can view and edit any of the products I have and also add new products. So as I mentioned before, you can also sell digital products in your store. So in order to do that, you can hover over the plus sign in the bottom right and then click on add. And then I am going to go ahead and choose a digital product this time and fill out the details. So I will be selling a digital version of a cookbook. So we'll go ahead and put in Jack's Backyard Grilling Recipe Book. And then I'll put the price at $10. And then for the description, I'll put in looking for meal ideas. Check out our cookbook to make our brisket for your friends and family at home. And then I can go ahead and upload the file for that cookbook. And I have just a PDF copy of it. And then here's where you can set up either a time-based limit or a number of download attempts. And this really helps them having unlimited access and sharing the link and others downloading it without paying. So I'll just keep mine at 3 download attempts. And then next I will go ahead and upload an image. So I do have just an image of this cookbook saved right here. And then I can scroll up and hit publish. And once you publish, it will just take a couple minutes to review the file, and then it will be live in your store. And then one other thing I'd like to show you in the store is the way to add the promotion. So earlier on the website, we did add a promotion for our customers to sign up for a discount code. So in order to set up that code in the store, you will just go ahead and go under the advanced features. And then you will toggle on this discounts option. And then there will be a discounts section or tab here that pops up. And then you'll go under create a discount code. And then for the coupon type, you'll just want to go ahead and add in a percentage discount. And then you'll add that in as 25% off. The name, I'll just put as 25% off as well. And then that code, you'll just want to make sure it matches up to what you added on your website. So in the same way we added 25 on me. And then I will just go ahead and have this discount code valid up until July 31st, just to give the customers enough time to redeem it. And then we can hit publish. And then once you've gotten all of these things set up, it's time to publish your website. So in order to do that, we're just going to go ahead and click on the back to editor, and then we'll click on publish in the top right corner. And publishing the site will provide you with a domain, and you will have the option to connect your own domain, or you can even purchase a domain. And we will be sharing a handout a little later in the session with more information on those domains. And then once your website is published, you will have access to analytics. So if we go ahead and click on the icon to go back to that constant contact, and then let's go under the Jack's Backyard Barbecue or Jack's Fitness Club so that we can see something with a little more activity. So if we go ahead and head under here, you can see the unique visitors, the total visits, and your total page views. If you click on View Insights, that will bring up a page just with even more information on how your website is doing. So let's wait for this to load up here. So on this page, you'll be able to see really how many unique visitors did you have, how much time did they spend on your website. You'll be able to kind of see a graph of all the visitors and how many are coming at each point in time. You'll be able to see where those visitors are coming from on the visitor map. And then here you'll be able to also kind of distinguish different things like how many are new and how many are returning, what devices are they coming to your website from, what browsers are they using, what languages is it set to. So there's a lot of details here that you can check out. So you just want to make sure to check back on these often in order to track the success and reach of your website. And once your website is live and customers start making purchases, we do have the ability to manage those orders within your account. So that's really the last thing that I want to show you. So if I want to go ahead and click on this back button, and then instead of staying on the site here, we are going to go ahead and click on the Stores tab. And then here, I'm just going to go ahead and choose this Jack's Fitness Club demo store that we have. Just taking a bit here to load up. There we go, it's popping up. So over here, if we click on the Orders tab on the left-hand side, you can check out all of your in-progress orders, as well as your completed, canceled, and abandoned cart. So if we want to, let's say, check out this first in-progress order, you'll be able to see what they ordered, the quantity, and also send out an email when the item is ready for pickup. Then if we just go back and check out the second order, here once again you can see what they ordered, the quantity, and you can even print that address label for those products that you choose to ship. And then you can also go in and mark the order as completed, and it will give you an option to add in that tracking number. As well as if you go ahead and click on customer details, you can see who ordered it and all of the details of their payment, delivery details, and just customer details in general. And then the other thing that you can actually do, if we go back to this order page, is you can actually cancel the order. So that is definitely another option that you have. And that's really everything. So now that we've looked at setting up and editing a website and store, we can just go ahead and start to wrap things up. So as we start to wrap things up, just remember that creating a website is essential to your overall marketing strategy. You need to establish that online hub for potential customers to find you and learn more about your business. And after the webinar today, just feel free to log in and start customizing your website to meet your needs. Also, take advantage of the built-in e-commerce and store platform in order to generate business online. Whether you're selling digital products, services, or physical products, you can quickly and easily create your store and start taking payments online. And also, don't forget to publish your site to make it live. And it's a good idea to let your existing customers and followers know about your new site and that they can make a purchase there. And you can announce it in an email campaign and even share it on social media. And we do have a handout in the GoToWebinar control panel with some more information on domains, analytics, the store, and website best practices. So feel free to click on that to save to your computer and reference it later. And in terms of publishing, if you're in a trial account, you can create your website, but when you're ready to publish your site, you will be prompted to purchase a package. And if you're already using a Constant Contact with the email or email plus package, your website is already included, as well as many other features. And with all of the packages, you can add as many items to your store as you need to. If you are someone who's used our website builder in the past, it may say you're limited to 3 products. However, just go through the upgrade process and use the code on the screen. Just start the process to add that 4th product, and you'll be prompted to upgrade. Then go through the process, choose the monthly option for Business Plus, and add in your payment information, and you won't be charged. The system will just credit your account. And on your order summary page, you'll see the option to apply that code. So that's where you'll want to use the code free website 2. And if you need help applying the code, you can also call our support team. I'll put the number on the screen in a minute. And then if you do find that you are short on time or would like some extra support setting up your website, we do have a service that can help. For a one-time fee of $249, you can have one of our expert designers create a site for you that will include 5 custom design website pages, list collection tools, join my mailing list that pops up, contact us page on the website that will also collect visitor details, a newly created email template that matches the look and the feel of your website, linked social media, and up to 2 rounds of revisions. So if you would like to take advantage of this, visit the link on the screen or in the chat window to fill out the form and request your design. And now we have some time for questions. So go ahead and submit those questions, and I'll go ahead and answer all the ones I can get to in this time. And while everyone is typing in the questions, I do want to let you know about our upcoming webinar. And we have our upcoming webinars, Practical Uses for Email Automation, which will be on Wednesday, March 3rd. And that will be at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'll have my colleague Kyle, he'll share a link to that so you guys can get registered if interested. And then I'd also like to let you know that when you close out of the webinar today and in the follow-up email, you will see a survey. and we would love to hear your thoughts and feedback on the webinar. So just take a couple minutes to share your feedback with us. Okay, let's take a look at some of these questions. So I'm seeing the most recent one. What is the cost for this? I think that one was covered in that previous slide. So if you have email or email plus, that's included in your plan. If you're in a trial account, you just have to upgrade. Will this be on playback? Yes, it will be. Well, we will send you a recording of this. Can you upload product details to a store from a spreadsheet, or do you need to enter each item one by one as demonstrated today? Yes, you will have to enter in each item one by one, the same way I did, yes. If you put actual items in the store, like cookie sales, can you also put in the store to sign up for an event, like hearing a speaker? What you can do is, let's say, yeah, just add that in as like a digital product, or actually maybe even a physical product. And then you can have a follow-up email to all the people that get signed up, that purchase or like want to sign up for hearing a guest speaker. Just get a link in their mailbox where they can get signed up. Or you can also add that in as an attachment. Just add like a little document that says, hey, to register for the speaker, just click on this link. And that way that purchase is completed, and then they can register for the speaker. Can I add services such as scheduling a paint party or a class? Definitely. So if I pull up my Constant Contact account here and just go back into that website editor, I'll show you there's actually like a in-product bookkeeping system. So you can set up like those appointments, like scheduling a class or a party within the website. So if we just go ahead and go under Jack's Backyard Barbecue and then click on Edit Site, I'll show you. It's where you add in all of the sections, but it will just be an extra section. So if you go under sections on the left-hand side, under the recommended, there will actually be this booking section. So you can put in like whichever layout fits best, but put in like, you know, a class, blank, blank, this price, and then customers can actually register through here. And then I saw another question. How do you categorize donations or memberships with nonprofits in the store? So with donations, it's going to be a little bit harder, just because you will have to have a set dollar amount for the donations. So you could set it up as like different variations even, or just as different products, like, you know, starting from, you know, just have like a very set donation limit, like, you know, maybe the lowest one $5, and then you have $10, $2,500, you know, however you want to split it up, just setting it as different products, because there's no way to add in a custom amount in the website itself. But within the editor of an email, we do actually have a donation system where a customer can donate. So you can advertise that through email as well. And then for like memberships, they would have to go in and purchase it, you know, yearly or monthly. So there's not like a recurring charge that you can set up. And you can do a physical product for the memberships. If there's nothing, no downloads or anything like that, that they should be receiving after, no, you know, PDF documents or anything like that, then you can just do a physical product. Or if you do have like a download package or something like that, then I would just do a digital product so you can get that information to them. Seeing a question, please explain how to use a URL that we already own and how to buy a new one in Constant Contact. The best resource for that would be actually our website support team. So if you wanted to buy a new domain or you wanted assistance on how to use it, they can actually walk you through how to do that, or it is listed in the handouts section of the webinar. Paula, can you limit reservations for a class? So not within here. If you wanted to set up like a limit on the number of tickets and things like that, you can actually use the event feature within Constant Contact. That will just be under the campaigns portion, and that's where you can actually set up like the number of registrants, maximum ones you can have, and make it more specific. Otherwise, this one will be, you know, there won't be like a limit. If we already have a running website, can we link our current website to a Constant Contact shop? So Anne-Marie, you actually won't be able to connect it other than basically the process of how you set up the store will be just a little bit different. There is actually a webinar that goes into shoppable landing pages. And that's the one that would be very helpful for you to watch. You can even search it on Google or register. I mean, on YouTube, we have them uploaded. Or you can even register for the next one to attend live. But instead of linking it to your website, you'll actually be building a shoppable landing page within Constant Contact right under this campaigns tab. So if you click on create, and then if you click on the landing pages and then just click on the shoppable landing page, you'll just create a store within this landing page. And then this landing page will give you a website link. So then you can then just integrate that into like a button on your website that says shop here. And when they click on that, it opens them up to this little shoppable landing page. Looking back, another question of the product I want to put in my store is a registration to a training class. So it is neither a physical product nor a digital product. How would I set it up? If there's no download they need after, I would just set it up as a physical product. And then, you know, just mark it as completed once they receive it. So you don't have to go like think of it as it having to be something they pick up in store. It can just be like a service that you're selling. There was a question also about the color codes. So I'm actually just using this free tool called colorcop.net. So it's this little thing that you can download for free on your computer. And then I can just use this little dropper to get the color code of whatever I want. So this can be useful for making sure and matching it up to your logos. And seeing another question, is it possible to have a password protected page only accessible to members of your organization? No, we do not have that feature in our website currently, at least. Cool, let's see. What's the best way to do an event with a button to register and pay? Yeah, just creating an event within Constant Contact, and event is a whole other huge topic. So definitely don't hesitate to call into our support line here to reach out and have them walk you through it. But you will just go ahead and create an event, and then it will have a link to it. So then you can then insert that link into like your website or your email, your social media, wherever you would like. And looks like I'm not seeing any more questions, and we are almost at time. So let's just go ahead and wrap up. So before we close out of the webinar today, I do want to just tell you a couple of other resources that we have available. And the first will be our help center. So you can access the help link at the top right of your account to search our FAQs, watch tutorials, or even find information to contact our support team. And I'll also go ahead and have my colleagues share a link in the chat window. And then the second is a link to all of our webinars. We have several other sessions, including another daily webinar on different topics to get you started with your Constant Contact marketing. And we would absolutely love to see you there. And I'd love to thank all of you for joining us for the webinar today, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.